Alright, so getting it cleaned up. We got one tree in. Got the other tree going. Hole being digged. So this is the beginning of the food forest. It's your backyard gardener. Family's the backyard gardener. I am out in the urban garden today. I wanted to do my reveal today. It's turning out really well. I put a lot of work into it over the summer, and this is one of the reasons why I really haven't been putting too many videos up, because I was trying to get this done and start on my other one that's across the street. So I'm going to show you where I'm at and what I got from the beginning. Alright, we're starting at the outside of the video. This is some plants that I put out that I caught on clearance, and also from a friend of mine out in Warren, Michigan, who also sell plants. So we have Saturn. I can't think of the name of this plant. We also have some candy cane, I believe it's called, but they kind of died back. And we have some daylilies that has died back. We have our sign, Mari's Garden. That's the gate that I put up. Over here, Black Eyed Susie's. Again, some more Saturn. A couple of hostas over here. And here we have hibiscus, pink hibiscus. And they had some beautiful heads on them this season. Our nights has been getting kind of cold. We have our strawberry bed here. I will be adding more to here. A couple of June-bearing strawberries. These are ever-bearing. Over here we have a dwarf red hibiscus and wine barrel. And here we have our Thornless Blackberry, black satin, and Apache. And there was another one. These were very little plants, and all of a sudden they just took off and started growing like crazy. You remember the beginning when we were putting down the pear trees, doing a little limb stretching on them a little bit instead of them growing straight up. And over here, apple tree has taken off beautifully. Honeycrisp doing well. Right here we have Rosa Sharon, and that started blooming and it's beautiful. I also have a water system put in, which is basically that 250-gallon IBC tote that is running off the roof down into here. So my totes are full, and all I do is come over and turn them on, and I have plenty of water for my garden. I'm going to try to figure out next year how to put a drip irrigation system on here. Here's another apple tree, which I believe is the Pink Lady. It's doing well. Over here is my blueberries. We have, I believe, Patriot and Top Hat, and there's another one, and I'll put in on the screen the names of them. But that's 3 blueberries that did very well. Wasn't looking for any production this year, but I got a small amount. As you can see, I have fenced in this whole area. Over here is my kiwi. Little small plant. I've ordered 2 more. This is the Isaac, but I ordered the Anna and a male plant. And this is the trellis that I built for it. Here's the grapevine that I had over in the backyard garden. Brought it over here. So that's there. And I also put it on this type of trellis system. Back there in that corner, that big black bin right there is my compost pile. And that's where I throw all my compost in. And so far it's doing pretty good. It's very big, a lot of room. So I'm hoping that it'll compost down pretty good. Right here I have my elderberry, which is a York elderberry that was given to me by a fellow gardener here in Detroit. I'm very thankful and I really appreciate her for giving me this. This is the raspberries that was also donated to my food forest / urban gardener from Emily, who's also in Detroit, who is a farmer here in the city. So they did really well. We got bees over here and they are loving the area. They're not my bees, but there's some bees over here. Here is Blake pear tree. This one started off slow. It's still a little slow, but it's starting to pick up. And that pear tree down there, I believe, is a Bartlett pear. So this is, my grandson, my food forest. We have water for the birds, flowers for the butterflies and the bees. More things are coming in these spots and in this middle. Over here will be more of perennial type situation where they come back every year. Across the street at the other garden will be my annual, where I'll be growing most of my vegetables at. So that's where we at, family. I'm so excited. I'm so proud of the work that went in to the urban garden. It was a lot of work. The fencing was donated to me by my business partner and his wife. So I was thankful for that. Some of the plants were donated to me by other urban gardeners in the city and farmers in the city. So it was a lot of help and a lot of materials and other plants were donated by a couple of YouTubers as well. So a lot of donations came through, a lot of help came through, and I would like to thank each and every one of you who donated, and you know who you are. I haven't been putting up a lot of videos because I have been working, and it got really hot while I was working, but I'm very thankful for my grandson Sean and my grandson Jaden and my son Anthony, because they really helped me over here to bring this vision into a reality for me, and I think it turned out pretty good. So I wanted to give you guys an update on the urban garden. It's Mari's Garden right now is the name. That is my youngest granddaughter name, who is actually have my namesake that's named after me. So we call it Mari's Garden, but it's named after my granddaughter. The one across the street will be probably named something collaborating with my 2 grandsons, because they really helped me out with getting the fencing up, just the weeding that goes in, because you got to keep your beds clear. So I'm really thankful for all the work and all of the people that donated to this food for us, and this is going to help my family a lot with everything that's going on in the world. We really need to take gardening serious. I was a hobby gardener. I am no longer a hobby gardener. This is a lifestyle change for me. And it's going to be, and I'm trying to implement that in my grandchildren, you know, to grow your own food and to get out there. We don't know what they're putting in the food, and we don't even know if they're going to be able to supply us with the food that we need. So it's your backyard gardener over in the urban garden. I'm going to give you another clip of how it look at night with the solar lights that goes all around and even in the front. Thank you, everyone that's been rocking with me and that's still rocking with me. I really appreciate you. Get out there and grow something. Happy gardening, everybody.